There we go. Sorry about that. Wow, growing pains of trying to get this to work, so really appreciate you staying with me. First time I'm doing this. So you can see I put together a lot of new things here for the stream. And we should be... Yeah, it looks like we're good now. Okay, so you got me. We got the motion backgrounds, we've got the intro screens. I spent pretty much all weekend working on this to try to up my technological stream level, so we'll be streaming Saturdays and Sundays going forward, and select weekdays when I have time. Otherwise I have to work on the Stellaris videos. So glad you guys are having fun. If you like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs up for me. Let me know that that you like the way that this new stream is going. I've also redone all of the pop-in animations whenever somebody subscribes, donates, everything. I have a new animation for when somebody does it on Twitch, and I think it's pretty funny. So so let's jump into it. And the face reveal. Yeah, Vegeta, you missed it yesterday. We did the same thing. So here we are. Some of my white has kind of gone out because I put a whole bunch of white in the hair yesterday, and then I decided not to do anything with it because it was still fine. Yeah, we're having a good time with it. So Captain Katarn here. Let's have fun. Actually, just woke up a little bit before the stream because I was working all this last night. All right, let's jump into the universe. So I want to. I'm gonna be joined by Baggins and Red November whenever they get in here. But for now, I want to get into the Stanton system real quick. Old Ben face of Obi-Wan. Nice. You're allowed to talk, Baggins. Yeah. Well, the new startup screen, I'm gonna make one of those for all the empires, so there'll be one that's good for everything. Hopefully. Now, fingers crossed this actually works. I was having problems connecting. It was 50-50 whether or not I would get in. There we go. Alright, it did, so let's switch over. This is also slightly annoying now. That's slightly annoying, because it takes a second for that to start displaying again. I'm trying my best here, but here you can see me in the Falcon cockpit, which is the way, you know, it should be. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, you're downloading now? Gonna be a while for you then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get in today, so.
Okay. Well, sadness, gentlemen, but I can handle it from here. Okay. Alright, let's get down here. What I want to do, there is a really cool bug right now, which is gonna allow us to do something extra special. We can't come back from it. Only thing we can do is you know, either leave the game and come back, or take our own lives on the planet. But you see, we should do it in something that has style. Let's go in. We'll do it in the Freelancer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a Freelancer up. Yeah, face cam looks so cool. Thank you, appreciate it. Yep, we're in the Falcon. Well, in this case, it's the Intrepid Dawn. I call it Falcon Cam, so I don't forget. Where the hell is it? I think it was 08, right? I don't see it on the pad out there. Hopefully my ship did get... Yeah, it said B08. Hopefully it did get spawned. So it is a known issue that the lights don't work in the airlock. But honestly, I kind of like it like that. It's like ambience and scary, and it's all you would see before you died. Alright. It's been a while since... Yeah, it's actually come a long way. You can see that... What the... I knew it didn't spawn my ship. Son of a bitch. Okay, so this is an alpha of the alpha, essentially. This is a patch that has yet to go out. I'll turn on my light so you guys can see it. It's a patch that has yet to go out to the full live game. So there's still some pretty serious issues with it. Are we streaming at 1 frame per second? Does it look terrible? Let me know. If it's not smooth enough, I might have to kill the face cam. Because I just don't know if my PC has the power to do this.
Yeah, I'm watching it. It looks pretty choppy.
Really?
Yeah, I can't really say anything because I'm also trying to download the game, but... it does look choppy on my end as well.
Makes sense. Okay, we'll try harder. Damn, there may be a problem with me pulling out a ship. I guess we could take the Valkyrie. Nothing wrong with that, but we'll try the 600i. Maybe I can get the 600i out.
Your ship has been delivered to the following.
It's quite laggy. Okay. I was afraid of that. So in that case, we might have to kill a face cam for this part. All right. Let me work on that for a second. 2 seconds here. That's unfortunate, but understandable. Alright. So I am going to put together a separate streaming PC. There we go. That should be much better. I'll put together a separate streaming PC so we don't have any issues. Alright, let me know if that's improved once I'm done with it. Oh no. It's still overloaded. Okay. Let me try something else then. 1 second. We're gonna restart my stream. It's not low latency, it's that my encoder can't keep up with my own stuff. I've got so much stuff going on here. There we go. I think it's better. I think we're good.
It's stabilizing a little bit more.
I don't know why the CPU usage is so high. Okay. Anyway, we got to get to my ship. Yeah, it's definitely struggling. Feels worse. Yeah, now I probably just crashed actually. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the stream for a second and I'm going to restart OBS and I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. It's all about my CPU. All right, welcome back. And if the answer was if the solution was to stop, I would still say no. All right, we should be good now. You guys hopefully will be getting this in a second. Is it catching up on anyone else's stream?
It's loading for mine at the moment.
Yeah, refresh the page.
Refreshing now. Oh, that's a lot better.
Is it? You can
It's
actually
a lot
see
more
it?
smoother. Yeah.
Okay.
It gets choppy every so often, but that's because, well, it's Star Citizen.
Okay. Can you actually see it? Because I can't tell.
Yes, I can actually see it, and it's going a lot better.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so I was totally... Unfortunately, I don't think that we can spawn the 300i. I saw that was a bug, too. Yeah, no, I just remembered.
That's disappointing.
You in?
Hey, Dear Gears Limited is now one of the Intrepid Elite, so when you join the community, you become a member of the Intrepid Elite, and our new graphic for that. We have graphics for everything now. So, pretty cool. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't get in here because all the ramps are bugged. This is a known issue, too, so I forgot about that. But now that you guys can actually see it, and it's working right, awesome. I just can't switch out of this thing, so unfortunately the face cam isn't going to work for Star Citizen for right now, but once I get that capture card and get my secondary PC set up for streaming, we'll be good to go. All I need. Let's run up here real quick.
That?
What's that? That guy standing there?
Yeah.
I don't know. He can try to take it. You can't actually take that ship anywhere. Yeah, so that's the problem with having the kind of CPU that I have. It's so far behind. that running this game, which is already pretty challenging as it is, streaming and then adding in all the video layers and stuff is just not possible. I can do it just fine with Stellaris, but unfortunately with Star Citizen that's not going to be an option. So now at least we know that. Let me pick a ship that I know works kind of. Here, we'll take a 325A, and we should be able to make it all the way to Hurston, which is what I wanted to do today. Play around with
8.6 gigabytes left.
Huh?
In fact, I started 10 minutes ago. It's promising.
Alright, so this one actually loaded this time. Good. What ISP are you on? I have Comcast. Comcast sucks. It has nothing to do with the... Keep in mind, it has nothing to do with the internet, guys. I apologize. What happens is that I use OBS to stream, and that has to encode everything and send it out to you. And I don't have the CPU processing power to encode, I guess, this many sources plus play Star Citizen all off one CPU. A lot of the people that you see that do... Oh, that's right. That's not how you get in here. See, this is a ship. A lot of people that you see that do streaming full-time have, like, either really big monster rigs or most of the pros use both. Two PCs together so that they don't have to tax their main PC, but I'm trying to do it all in one. So that's why we're having an issue. Alright. Here we are. So I am in Origin Jumpworks 325A. It's an interceptor, and you can kind of see. No, it's pretty cool. I can turn on the power, so you can watch this, and it's kind of like a luxury ship. All right, so now all of my screens are on, and you can see all the fun things we can do. Go ahead and turn the engine on. All right, let's take us up. Flip in the landing gear. Now this one, for some reason, doesn't seem to have a, oh, crash. Crash number 1. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Like I said, it's an alpha. And there's going to be a lot of people in the comments that are going to say things like it's a cult and stuff like that. STFU. Seriously. You know, like I'm going to quickly scan it. But, like, as far as this goes, we're playing a game that you wouldn't even have known. If this was by a normal traditional publisher, you wouldn't even have known that this existed yet because they wouldn't be ready to show it to you. But not only do you get to play it in its current state, but they also have 3 or 4 shows a week that tell you exactly what's going on. So, pretty crazy. Alright. Coming back in. We'll be fine. I should hopefully be able to jump right back in to the instance I was in. So 2 seconds on that. There we go. Fingers crossed. What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Okay. It told me I could recover. Why? So that recovery thing must not work either right now because it's worked before where it would take me back in. Alright, so we're loading again. This is good though because I can get the Freelancer, which is what I really want to play. There we go. That's always a good sign when the music stops. Alright. And we're up. Actually, this is nice. The frame rate's really fast over here now. But I'll tell you what, if for some reason this patch isn't a good one and I can't play today, we'll do another stream. Stream something else afterwards. Definitely want to continue. Gonna retrieve it. All right, fingers crossed it spawns this time. Where are we gonna get our ship? Because we're gonna go for an adventure. DO2. Yep, it's there. All right. So basically, there is a current bug which is awesome, which we'll be able to exploit here, that allows you to quantum jump anywhere, even if you don't have the fuel for it. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, Hurston is back on the menu.
Hopefully the bug still works.
Oh, it does. They haven't patched it. Freelancer is a really good looking ship, so let's take a look at it first because it's up here. There we go. So you can kind of see it in the sunlight here. It's this nice metal reflective thing. All the MISC things they're actually a joint human alien ship corporation, so that's why they have a little bit of a very smooth, streamlined look. Now the thing about Star Citizen is that every ship manufacturer in this game, essentially like every different, you know, there's like Drake and Anvil, they have actually created a world where they all have their own, you know, unique features to them. So it actually feels like one is like a Ford and one is like a Mercedes-Benz and one is like something like that, just to put it into a context that you might understand there. Trying to get in, but it may not let me. I think we can definitely get in this way. There we go. All right. I've been having problems with a bunch of the ships with their cargo holds in the back not wanting to open up, and it looks like this. There we go. This one's finally doing it. All right. So we're good, but you can see back here we've got room for cargo. I'll turn on my light right now because the power's off. So you got room for cargo back here. There's a turret for defense. It'll come down and pick up a crew member. All right, we have another little cargo area with a docking hatch. So that's something that we can see in the future. Here we have a crew area with bunk beds that function as escape pods, as well as a little navigation station or scanning station. I'm not sure what they're doing with that. And then here we have 4 crew positions. Now you don't actually need people in all of these, but it would be helpful because your second in command could be scanning or doing power systems, and then you have your pilot here, but I'm going to pilot it. It's also a ship that you could, you know, conceivably pilot yourself, so it's kind of nice like that. Let's go ahead and power it on.
Hello, how can MISC help you today? Systems on.
Yeah. All right. You can see that I'm in here in the cockpit taking a look around. Somebody just blew up their ship, flew right into the ring there, right in front of us. So we can do a few things. I'm going to lock the ship. That way nobody else can come in here. And I can open the exterior. So watch this. So I can do that. And if we zoom out, we can see that I've opened up all the cargo. Now that could be a problem because somebody could jump in. So let's close that up. Before somebody does get in. But that'd be kind of fun. You can get down and get everything picked up and pick up a friend, kind of like a swoop, a barn swallow. All right, let's turn on the engines. We'll go ahead and flip on the engine switch. Engines are on. All right, launch the ship now. Straight up. For some reason, it doesn't always want to go straight up, and I don't understand that. Oh shit, I see what the problem is. Okay, there we go. I had to lock my gimbals on the joystick, so it wasn't going to do anything crazy. You can see right in front of us, that's a Gladius. That's one of my favorite ships in the game. I really like the look of it. Can't wait till we have atmospheric flight in 3.4, where it really matters about your aerodynamics. That's going to be fantastic. So now we'll take a look at it again. I'm going to put up the landing gear so you can watch them retract right there. Pretty neat how that works. And then here you can see that's me in the cockpit, and everything that's in there is really there, so it's pretty cool how that works as well. I do like the glass. The glass definitely got a balance pass in this patch, probably because of work they've done on Squadron, but that looks really nice. Okay, so what I wanted to do today, and the whole reason that I wanted to stream, was because right now it's possible to go to Hurston. And you can't, I don't think you can really land there. I don't think you can do anything, but you can actually get there because of the bug. And me, I like to take advantage of that. So let's see. Hurston is here. We're going to set the route. It says we don't have the required fuel, but it should work. It should. In theory. So what we're probably going to end up having to do is like go like this. and make stops to refuel along the way. I don't know. They were talking about different options for that, or maybe my ship just like could never get there because it's a you know, this one should be able to make it there. I don't know what their plans are, but that'll be pretty cool. See how that works. Let's go ahead and set us up for our jump vector. All right, Hurston's out there. It's so far away. Trying to spool it. There we go. Spooling the engines. All right, guys, we're jumping to this planet. We'll be able to see it at least. Like I said, I don't know what'll happen. Once we get there, we're probably going to have to, you know, have to reset it or restart the game. But either way, we're going. There we go. Okay, so it's 31 million kilometers away. This is going to take a while. So let's go out into quantum travel and really appreciate the beauty of this game. Say it's pretty cool. Plus you can get some pretty nice screenshots here too, for wallpapers and whatnot. Personally, I will love it whenever I can have my guy just in normal clothes and not have to be in a spacesuit, and just be in the pilot seat and be in the pressurized cabin, and then go to planets that have oxygen. And feel like I'm in one of the shows where I don't have to have a spacesuit on all the freaking time. That will be fantastic. Breathable air. Who knew? Right? Alright, let's get back in the cockpit and see how far away we are. Oh, it doesn't even tell me now. We're way beyond the capabilities of space and time. It's not even telling me how far we are. We'll get there eventually though. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna look around. Now you can actually play with these screens and they are all functional. If you come over here, you can overclock the items now in the game, which is really cool because there's a power system. And you can't have 100% power to all things at all times. So actually getting good at power management will make you a better player than someone else. Over here, you have your weapons, and you can kind of see what I have left in terms of ammo and missiles. Pretty neat. The arrestor and the ignite, and stuff like that are different systems. So this is guns are on or off. I can turn them off. We're not using them. Save that power. Also reduce our IR signature so that it's harder for people to find us. Uh-oh. It's turning red, so I don't know what's going to happen here. But this is pretty cool. They were saying it should take you, and we'll figure it out, I guess. Ideally, they want it to take you like 8 minutes to go from planet to planet. And you might say, well, that sucks. But I think that they intend to have mini games and things for you to do, maintenance to do on your ship and things like that. So I should be able to, whenever they have their design set up, I should be able to set course for this planet, get out of the pilot seat, the ship will be on autopilot there, go in the back, mess with my cargo, talk to my crew, perform repairs on my systems, because anytime you use something in Star Citizen, it's going to start to wear, essentially, and it's going to need to be repaired. So that'll be really interesting. You know, make a holo call to a friend, all that. So everything that you do in real life, they kind of want you to have an avenue to do that in this game, and that's what makes it fun. It's holy crap. So this is just to show you how far we have to go, guys. We have to go past the star. It is legitimately going to take us 8 minutes. This is fantastic. Look, I've never been this close to the sun in this system. So instead of like a normal game where you have like a skybox and the sun moves around because it's like out on essentially a layer, that's not how Star Citizen works. Everything that you can see in Star Citizen is an actual object that you could go to, if you could. So in this case, like the sun is not a you know, a skybox. It's an actual point of it's an actual object in the center of the system there that's throwing light off in all directions. And now look how close we're getting to it. I'm actually a little worried about that. Let's go out and take a look at it from the outside. Yeah, I mean, you can just kind of see a little bit how far we really have to travel. That's amazing. Oh, you sure you can? Yeah, okay. Nice. So we totally get up. Yeah. All right, so that's cool. That's something that they'll add in. Look at that. We can leave our seat mid-quantum. And now I could come over here. Let's say that I want to like perform systems maintenance. So I'll come over here and turn on my co-pilot seat. Let's see, where is the power for this? I can't tell. Maybe it's because I'm in quantum, it's not letting me do it. They'll definitely have to work on systems like that, but that's pretty neat. Let me see back here. So we have our scanning seats. Here we go. So we can open comm channels here. So I can open a global comm channel, and somebody else would see my character's face talking if I were to connect with them. That's pretty neat. And here you can see that we have different options, so I can go in here and mess with the weapons, or go back up to the menu. The shields, we can make sure
Vegeta, the ship does look like it's tearing itself apart.
Yeah. I mean, we quite literally, I think in the lore here, have created a micro singularity in front of the ship that is pulling us through space, I think. So yeah, that'd be pretty accurate. This would be pretty taxing on the hull and everything. You can see down here we can adjust the shields as necessary. So let's say that we're in battle and somebody's coming in from the front, so you can have your second in command back here and put all power to forward shields. So whenever you say switch your deflectors on double front, that's what they're talking about, guys. There it is. We just performed an X-Wing maneuver. Now that's where this game is going to shine. Getting multiple people together, multiple skilled people together to work together to achieve this. That'll be just amazing. So here, I mean here, if I can fix it just a little bit, I should be able to. There we go. Oh, I was good, and then I screwed it up. Trying to get a 50-50. I guess that's the best I can do, but you could probably get 250 in the front if you were good at it. Let's go to items here. So then we can also we can change our power settings. Let's go into power. Okay, so you can see that we have just like a way to switch to guns, or to engines, or to shields, things like that. And the way that you set your power up will determine your stealth usage. So how far somebody else can scan you. So just because, no, okay, we're good. Thought we crashed. So just because you're right next to somebody in the universe doesn't mean that you know that they're there. You're gonna have to scan them with like the tab key. Will scan out from your ship, and then you can see if you can find them. And your ability to find them is based on their signature that they're putting out and your scanning. You have like passive and active scanning, so you can also be detected. It's kind of like solar or sonar and submarine warfare in a little bit. So I think that's pretty neat. Let's go up here. Let's see what else do we have. Heat management. So over here, we can kind of see how hot everything is. There'll probably be more for this, but we can suppress our signal. We can try to suppress our signal if we're being, yeah, see, suppress overall IR. So that means that we're trying to get our heat sinks to take down our detectable range. Pretty neat. Alright, let's go back into the menu. Did I get everything? Yeah, and then we have the comms channel, so you'll actually see the faces of the people that you're talking to here. Really neat text. So that's where the face over IP really, really shines, I think. Alright, so I'm going to jump out of this station, since we still have a good long ways to go. Come on back here. You can see some of these particles are coming through here, so consider them like neutrinos, I suppose. Don't interact with anything. Alright, so this is going to be pretty cool, and eventually you're going to have places, let's see, right here. Like, for example, this looks like one of them. So this will be a yeah, ventilation system. So let's say we took some damage. This could be sparking. I might have to come over here and repair this. Or there'll be other ones too. Let's see. I'm just wondering on this ship, I don't know if the ship had a pass for that yet. Because you would have to have them in areas that you could actually access. Here, let's see, open the door. Okay, so in here, you know, we've got a manual release and a few other different systems that we can use. There's a shower, and probably a head is in there too. And then on this side, you know, we've got drinks and a couple other systems. This looks like a system indicator. This looks like a scanner or something. Processor. Pretty neat. So all of these things will have the ability to be repaired in game. We're still going. Let's see. I'm gonna jump in the seat so we can compare the sun's angle. Okay, we've passed the sun. How cool is that? There it is. Look how far we've traveled. We went from the other side of the star to this side. We're almost at Hurston, and we should be coming up on it here shortly. But this is cool. So a lot of people have been like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. But I think the nice part about this is that it gives the game scale, and it also makes that trip from planet to planet inside a system worth something. And then if you're cargo running or you're hauling a person from one solar system to another, then that has real tangible value, because as you can see, it's not like I clicked that, my character loaded there immediately, you know, travel through the universe is worthless. Now it's like, okay, I'm a cargo runner, I'm on the major route here from Olisar to Hurston. Pirates are gonna know that. I could get pulled out of Quantum anytime by a pirate. Oh, here, we're coming up on the planet. Coming up on Alderaan. Flashing lights.
Planet's not there.
It's there. Well, I'm telling you, kid. No Alderaan. Alright, let's set up the guns, make sure that they're on. Alright, guns are powered. Shields up. Here we go. It's not technically released yet, Con, but they have a bug that you can quantum travel anywhere. Right now. Here it is, such as it is. This is how it is in the game right now. It's clearly not in yet. And I don't think I can get any closer to it. And you can see it's just placeholder textures right now until they actually put the planet in. But I wanted to see the scale of it and see what we could actually see. So, I mean, this is not representative of what the planet's going to look like. So don't look at this and be like, oh, that looks like 1994 graphics, because you were not intended to be here. But I decided for you, the Intrepid Elite, and my captain's crew, that I'm going to break the rules and we're going to go see what we can do. We'll get as close as we can until it either runs us into a wall or crashes the game. But it's pretty neat. What is going on here? Okay, so so it's letting me. Did you see that? It was auto letting me quantum travel. I wonder if that's where Lorville is, right in front of me. There's probably some parts that are in here, kind of like how people do data mining with online games. It's telling me warning. All right, let's spool it up. I wonder what'll happen. Probably nothing. Yeah. So basically, I'm completely out of quantum fuel. I shouldn't have been able to get here at all. But yeah, like I said, this is just us fooling around doing something that you're not supposed to be able to do right now, but in the name of testing and you know, being a good test citizen and all that, we're gonna do it anyway. Now, I don't think that we'll be able to quantum travel, because Subo was telling me once you get here, you're pretty much screwed, because there's no way to leave because you don't have any fuel at all. Because I should have run out of fuel like a tenth of the way into that trip. So let's pull back up our thing. So here we are. This is the first time I've ever been on the Stanthan system. So I wonder, I don't even know if ArcCorp would be there. I wonder if we could do. You think, guys, we could make a jump from Port Olisar over here, just to show you how far away we are from home. This right here, and then a little bit of Delamar have been like all we've ever known. But now I'm over here, and it's not really in the game already yet, but it's so cool that we can do this. Let's see, do you think we can make it to ArcCorp? Let's set the route. All right, we're setting the route to ArcCorp. I don't know if it's there. Figure it out. Okay. Awaiting spool. I don't think it's going to let me jump. See how it's red? Because I think we're completely out of fuel. Trying to get at the spool. There we go. This would be crazy if it lets me do this. I don't think it will. See how it's red? Come on, baby. No, we're out of fuel, but maybe I don't know if that object's there. Let's do that. So a lot of times in Star Citizen we play around and try to have fun, but I think today we should try to see what we can do with these fun and fascinating bugs. So I need to self-destruct. What is the self-destruct? Well, that works too. Let's see. Key bindings, in flight, advanced. I'm looking for a self-destruct. Here it is, M1. So what's M1? Left alt plus backspace equals self-destruct. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I've never done that before. Oh, this is so cool. Self-destruct initialized. 25, 24, 23.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that.
Oh, nice idea, Streaker6. Wait, can we cancel it? Can we cancel self-destruct? Oh my goodness. Just like, okay, ready? This is gonna, we're gonna do an episode of Star Trek here. Aliens have taken the ship. Initiate self-destruct sequence. Authorization, Katarn Alpha 236. Baggins, go. I need your code. Red November, somebody. Confirm.
Red November, Kilo Tango 2.
Yeah. Self-destruct sequence initiated. And then, you know how it works. Once you get down to, once you get down to 0, you have to be like, oh my god, it stops at 1. Why? Because it always stops at 1 on the show. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. So I will log out, get in my bed. We'll do that. So we're gonna jump in the bed here. Enter the bottom bunk. I don't know what's more desirable, top bunk or bottom bunk.
Bottom.
I always
Always
go
go
bottom.
bottom.
I had the top bunk. I liked it.
Top bunk, you can hit your head.
Yeah, but it also. Okay. You know, I
And break
can't
your
even.
leg.
Let me log out. So we had fun with that. I hope you guys liked that. That was quite literally every sci-fi show ever. Self-destruct sequence always gets to 1 and then it stops. Just like in Galaxy Quest. Alright, so how far behind are you guys in the stream? What are you seeing right now, Baggins?
You're in bed.
Okay.
I'm on a loading screen now.
Okay.
At the universe thing.
Alright, so we are, it did not work.
I'm putting together a crew.
Stanton system.
Fumble Zone is now a member of the Intrepid Elite. Welcome to the community. I like the top bunk, but that was because I didn't realize what you should be doing until I was in college, and then I took the bottom bunk. That makes sense. Okay. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but it's here. So it says it's stored, but I can't retrieve it. Let's take a different ship. Unfortunately, I can't take that, but I can take the Constellation Aquila. So we'll do that. Because I can actually get out and walk around that while we're doing this. So we'll take the Constellation Aquila, if it'll spawn for me. And we'll try to go to ArcCorp. And I wonder if it's even there. Like that one was clearly a placeholder art. B10. It's out there. Nice. Alright, let's see what we can do here. If you... Here it is. Okay. Constellation Aquila. So this is a exploration variant. It has a scanning station on the top and a turret on the bottom. It doesn't have as much defense as some of the other constellations. This is from Roberts Space Industries. This is, you know, like Chris Roberts' future company in space kind of thing. And they have a very different feel. So the last one we looked at was the MISC ship. This one has a very different style. So each of the ship's manufacturers, like I said, have different different ways that they do it, and that's how you build a universe. Oh my god, that sounded like a zombie. That's freaking me out. That's one thing we don't need. These no zombies. Okay.
Zombies are not good for shows.
All right.
Not sci-fi, at least.
It just sounded scary. We can fly, Dustin, sure. Yeah, we can fly into Phoenix. You can join me after I get myself stranded out in the middle of nowhere. I'll log in and play. Let's go down here. Let's, so you can go straight to flight ready. You have a couple different choices. Like here. I don't know what just happened there.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries.
Did you see that? My ship just like fell over and got back up. Yeah, so...
Weapons system is off.
I think that they're... There we go.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries.
I would have the engineer double check the systems because everything is screwed up. Baggins, were you looking at my ship again?
Not even loaded in yet.
Alright, so here we are.
Almost done downloading though.
I'm gonna show you guys this. So I'm burning up to clear Olisar. Alright, go ahead and set up the landing gear. They're retracting. Ship's moving to its powered state. Okay. And go ahead and engage the drives. Put some power to the drives now. There we go. So this is our ship, and you can see that there's a Merlin attached underneath. That'll be really cool once you're able to undock that. That'll be awesome, actually. I would like to just put this maybe in orbit somewhere and take the Merlin down to a planet. Whatever. That'd be pretty awesome. And have a good time with that. Okay, so here we are. We are, let me lock my gimbals again. There you go. So we are in space. Let's see if we can jump to ArcCorp, I wonder. Has anyone ever dared to try something as crazy as this, I wonder? ArcCorp. That's going to be even further. Look at that. If that was, that's pretty crazy. So we set that route. You can see it's more than double the fuel that we have. But this Constellation has 2,500 fuel. Set the route there. This one could almost make it straight to Hurston. Almost. So it would need a stop-off. It could probably make it here. Set the route. Oh, it can almost make it here. So if we went out to here first. So we'll set that route. That's 640 whatever. So we could go here and then probably make it across. Or from here to there to there. But that's pretty interesting to see how that's going to work. Now keep in mind, all these numbers are just alpha testing, so they're going to change. Let's see if we can go to ArcCorp. All right, very good. ArcCorp is set. This is going to be fantastic. This will be the city planet that you saw in the demo from last year. So we've set the route. All right, here we go. So let's do it. We're spooling up the drives now. This is the captain. We're having a little problem with our re-entry sequence. We may experience some slight turbulence and then explode. All right, let's do this. And initiate. How cool is that? All right, so we're on our way. This should take even longer, so I'm going to get out of the seat while we do this, and we're going to look around. Not bad. So this is there's an upper turret, which we'll get into. This one is actually a scanner. I think the scanner should really be on the bottom, because having a turret on top for defense seems important for me. But whatever. This is a scanning station. when you're in quantum, you can't really do anything with the turrets. They're locked in place, unfortunately. But I do have a pretty cool view of the outside. And then if we go external, you can see me up in the scanning station. Just barely. You can see me right there, top of my helmet. And you can see how the scanning station deployed as well. Those little arrays around it, I guess that's how we scan. Pretty neat. Oh, there we go. Now you can really see me. I'm illuminated. And with face over IP, I could be talking right now while we were doing this, but honestly, it's taxing my system enough as it is to stream and do this. So once we get the dedicated streaming PC for that, then we should be fine. Go ahead and take us back down. Alright, so I'm out of that. Now we can enter the bottom turret, which is an actual gun turret. That'll come up to greet us. Alright, very good. Yeah, we'll get Hurston in the next couple of weeks, as soon as they finish a few other things with it. That's going to be a lot of fun. Power it on. Here we go. Power on and move around the turret. Now this one is a weapon turret. Switch gyro mode. No, I like the other one better. Interesting. So that's exit. That's power off. Switch fire mode. Okay. Ah! See, that's one of the reasons I don't like the bottom turret, is that you actually see your own engines and stuff a lot more than I think the top turret. And it's probably easier, at least for me as a pilot, to conceptualize the firing arc of the top turret, because it kind of lines up more with what I'm seeing in my field of view. That could just be me being weird. Alright, let's go ahead back up. Yeah, we already jumped to Hurston. It was pretty exciting. There was a placeholder texture there. I wouldn't even call it a planet, but it looked kind of cool. Now check this out. You got your holo table here that clearly put a hole in the ship and killed us all. That's something they'll need to fix. But that's a pop-out table so that you and your friends can chill here. So I guess you could do it like this, and then open up the table once you're sitting there. I wonder what that looks like. I can't get a third-person view of it, unfortunately. All right. Over here we've got lockers that you can open up and be able to put in your clothes and items and stuff in there, because you're gonna actually have to stow your items. They have to be in a physical location, which is kind of neat. Just, I mean, especially for piracy and things, if we were to board somebody's ship, you wouldn't want them to be able to carry 1,000 tons of items. They're gonna have to actually keep them in weapons lockers and things like that, so that'll make that type of gameplay actually fun. Over here you can see that there's a probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. We've got okay, so we've opened up the airlock, and you can see we're in quantum, so that's probably ultra dangerous, especially on this ship. Oh, okay, because this ship I've clipped through the walls so many times, it's not good. But here you can see like the gravity generator. So what'll happen here is, if you're in battle, these things will start to spark, and you have to come back and try to fix them. Blowing up a ship in Star Citizen is not what you want to do. Essentially everything that we're doing, you can see avionics here, and I think there's life support in the back. Everything that they're doing right now is just a placeholder for this, but what they want to do is make it so that capturing ships and maybe, you know, scrapping them or whatever is way more profitable than just straight up destroying a ship. If you destroy a ship, you made a mistake, because these ships have value, even in a somewhat destroyed state. So what you want to do is really like disable them, board them, pacify the crew, and then you're good to go. Let's enter the co-pilot seat. Yeah, unfortunately you can't yet, Andrew. I think that there was There was an Evocati build once where you could, at least from what I've been told. I don't have any direct knowledge of that. There we go. So here it's just like that other system where we could do the different menus just like in the other ships. So like I said, having somebody that can come in here and adjust all of your systems like that for you on the fly is going to be really, really helpful. And if they're good at it, like let's say for example, like here, I got pretty close to 250 in the front and they rotate and they're behind us, all of a sudden we need to switch our shields around to the back. So we'll do that. And it's not an instant thing. You're going to need to work together as a crew to figure out, you know, where you need to put power. Let's say we're getting pounded on the right side and our shields are getting close to getting down, so we're going to reinforce them. It's kind of like Star Trek like that. That's cool. I could have a lot of fun with that. There's a lot of different stuff you can do here, plus the scanning option as well. Let's take a look. Where are we relative to the sun? There it is. Yeah, we're well on our way. There might not be anything here. We might be stranded when we get there, but damn, the journey was fun. So you can kind of see the cockpit layout here from the outside, and anything I do in here. Watch. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know we could get this view. This is the perfect view for content creation for the face over IP, now that I know I can do that. Alright, very neat. So I hope you guys like it. Like I said, it's just in testing, and this is one of those things that this game has consistently... Oh god, you don't want to ever do this. This is death. This is so scary buggy. Okay. Stay away. Stay away. Okay, so I'm in the cargo hold now. My guy is too scared to go anywhere. I keep magnetically grabbing the ladder. Ah! We're stuck in a ladder loop. Okay. But this is where your cargo hold is. You can have a rover here instead, so you can go exploring. This is actually the exploration variant of this ship, so that's why there's you know, space for this, and that's why it has a scanning option, because you're supposed to go out there and find new worlds essentially and stuff like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, absolutely, Dustin. You can join me. This game was a dream years ago. This is a real, like, legitimate game now. I have to tell you that like, mentality that this is a cult and this is never happening is such bullshit at this time. Yes, in 2014, 2012, if... Oh, I'm stuck. Let's try the other escalator. In 2014, if you bought into this game, you bought a dream. Today, I'm buying this technological progress, and every single time... And I'm stuck here again. This is just bugged. That's fine. Every single time that somebody has said they can't do that, they can't do procedural planets, this game will never have higher than 30 FPS. Guess what? Now we have, let's see, our display info 3. Right now I'm getting 60 FPS. And that's with me. My CPU is freaking struggling to stream this and play it. Without that, I get a lot more. You know, we just passed through some major technological hurdles with that. The Squadron 42 trailer shows exactly the level of fidelity that they are able to achieve. I mean, it's pretty amazing to see that. You're allowed to be skeptical, but I think it's more just hate on the game at this point than anything else. These bugs are awesome. Okay, let's really have some fun here. Where's the controls? There should be a way to open this up. I'm probably gonna die. This is a bad decision. Oh no! There goes the Constellation Aquila. It's so far away. It's gone. It's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, in the dead of space,
all one can do is kill themselves.
No one can hear you scream. I'm trying to rotate around so that I'm facing the sun. There we go. That way you guys can see me. Here I am, out here, Lost and alone.
Wow.
This would be a situation I wouldn't want to be in real life. At all. You have a finite oxygen supply. There is no one for miles. I'm not a Jedi like Luke. I can't call out to Mara Jade and be like, hey, mind picking me up? Not gonna happen. Pretty sure we just crashed, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game crashed. But there it is. And that's pretty much how my body would remain practically forever. It would be preserved there by the cold. I could remove my helmet, but that'd be pretty horrible. But what I am gonna have to do is actually kill the game. So give me a second. We totally had a crash of sorts. Okay, I'm gonna have to task manager this. Yeah. Verifying it. Give me a second. It'll be right back up. Pop out the chat real quick so I can see and interact with you. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's an ambitious game, but there is actual legitimate progress being made, and that's one of the cool things. Like, all of these obstacles are being overcome in real time, and you get to see that. If I have learned nothing else from Star Citizen, it's that iteration on the design is an important thing. So you can see, like, my own content has evolved in the same way. You know, I had my 1.0 version of my face cam yesterday, and I thought it wasn't. I thought it was lacking some stuff. So I went back and I worked on it, and now today I think that works a lot better. Shame that I can't do that and play Star Citizen, but you know, that's my limitation because I have a really old CPU, which is used for encoding and playing and everything else. That's the issue. All right, so we'll take the cover page away. We're back. Do I want to go back to my last instance? Absolutely not. So, Jay, let me know, or Dustin. Yeah, you have to add me in the game. So what's your name in here? Let me know. We're back. We're back. Good. Hopefully. So that's there, I can see that. Jump in. Dustin R. I don't know what mine is. What's mine? Baggins. November.
Oh, I don't know.
If you want to pull in Dustin, you can.
I don't.
He's in the AFK channel.
I'm doing it now.
There he is. Okay, I think I'm Tim Katarn, either TIMKATARN or underscore or space. I'm not sure, but check those until you find it. The friends list is also getting a balance pass right now. It's not super important that that works. While I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna jump into a hangar. They actually fixed the hangar lighting so we can actually see in here again, which is good. At least it said they did in the decline that. It said they did in the patch notes. That's a lot better than it was. It was dark in here before, so we can actually look at some ships. What's up, Sam? Good to see you, man. Default has invited you to their party. There we go. We've joined Dustin R's party's party. That's if you're the party of a party, then you're like the life of the party. I think that's probably pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if can I spawn anything here? I think this one was having problems before. I know I can spawn something. I just may not have anything that size. Not for sure. I could do one of the smaller ones though. I had one out earlier. Here we go. Size 3. No, I'm stuck. I'm gonna go back out to the menu since I'm here with him.
Yeah, Star Citizen's not working for me, so I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Have fun.
Yep. All right, so Dustin, we're gonna need you to queue up then. And when you do it, it'll ask me if I want to join your instance. In theory, that's how it's supposed to work. There we go. So I can join. All right, so we can be out here together. Have a good time. Let me, Baggins, you can unserver mute him. There you go. Dustin, you got a mic?
Yes.
Hey, welcome
Hello.
to the stream. Hey. All right. So we're gonna have some fun with this. It's a shame that my 600i doesn't work.
Yeah, it's a nice ship.
Oh, cool. So I get a little notification now that tells me where you are. I see you over there.
Nice. So do you want to get in the Phoenix?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let me spawn it.
And they can see the direct difference between the two. So there are variants of different ships that have the same hull type but different internal configurations, and this is one of them.
C9.
Okay. Turn on my light too. There we go. Alright, so this is the Constellation Phoenix, and this is the luxury touring. Is that it? Luxury touring, is that what they call it?
Yeah. Luxury tour.
It's got the same shape overall as the one we were just in, but it is very different inside. You guys are gonna like this. You're in for a treat. Alright, after you, sir.
Alright.
Now, the ship is bio-locked to him, coded to him, so I can't get in it. But there will be systems in the game where we'll be able to hack into other people's systems or blow open their airlocks or something like that if we want to get in. And we don't have access, so piracy is definitely a thing. Hey, you look very different than me. Not bad.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright.
I'm just turning on the power.
Yep. We're not all clones anymore. So the bridges and the crew areas of all of these ships are fairly similar, if not exactly the same. But where it really changes is once you go through that door. So I'm waiting for him to turn on the power so we have some lights, and we can see what's up. You might want to take us up too, so that we don't get the ship despawned. Yep. Sorry, if the stream is choppy for anyone else, it probably is because it's my CPU. I don't know if I can do this. I probably need to reload OBS if it's still a problem. Yeah, let me do that real quick before we get in there. I'm gonna quickly reload OBS. Okay, and we're back. Okay, let me know if the stream's any better. Baggins. Alright, here we are. Go ahead and start showing us your ship, sir.
Alright. So we have the crew quarters here. It's like the other constellations. I think they're the same, Aquila, Taurus, and Phoenix. So they are the same.
Yep.
But here starts the difference.
You can see in here it's got the Phoenix symbol on the wall.
Yeah, and it's actually a projector here, so it's projecting the logo.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
They thought of everything, didn't they? Alright,
Yeah.
so in here we have crew bedroom, or is this passenger lounge, I guess?
Passenger, yeah. So for the passengers in here.
Yep. So you don't ever have to deal with any of that. You can sleep on nice 400 count Egyptian cotton. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably like 800 count, 1000 count. Very cool. Yeah, like I said, it's my CPU, guys. It's not the game. The game is actually ridiculously smooth. It's the fact that I'm having trouble with all the cams and stuff. Okay, so here we are. So we check that out. There is another one over here. We'll go ahead and open that. You can see they have the elegant fish tanks as well, because whenever you're in space, nothing says I'm in space like a fish tank. I can't actually open that. You might have to.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you can see in here there is a another tastefully done bed and fish tank. Pretty cool. You'll probably be able to decorate these two, I would think, just like the hangar system.
Hopefully.
Yep. And then here we have kind of like your first class airline passengers. This is probably a bad idea, but hopefully nothing bad happens. I flew out of the side of one I tested, or when I sat in the edge seat, but that one seemed to work okay. So you've got that. You've got a card table over here for people to enjoy themselves, as well as TV. Look at that. That actually changes. That's pretty neat. I don't remember that from the testing. All right. Awesome. We have a full service bar over here because, of course, if you're going to carry people and you saw how long it takes to go from place to place, it might be worth it for you to rent a ship like this that can get you there in style. You will have to eat and drink in Star Citizen, but it will not be a survival style game where if you don't, you'll die. You'll just have to do it periodically for, I don't know, they haven't really explained it, but they said it won't be hardcore survival, which is kind of nice. That can get annoying. Over here you have a dining table, actually reminds me of like outdoor patio furniture in the future. Yeah. All right, back here we have, what is this? This is the captain's quarters.
I think so, yeah, but I don't know actually.
This is the luxury suite. Now, can you see in from the outside? You cannot see. Oh, you can a little bit. It's not as tinted as I thought it would be. I'm sure in the future they'll have those kind of glasses that can electrolyze and go opaque. Those are kind of fun. All right, so we have that, and then here, what is this?
A pool, I think.
Gonna be like a hot tub.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is there a cargo access?
Yeah. If you stand on this little pad here.
Right.
Here. Yeah, and then you call the elevator.
Oh, that's cool. So we still have access to all the cargo. You can see that it's a little bit different configuration than the one we were on. It actually looks like it holds more too.
No, it holds a little bit less. I think 86 SCU.
Okay, and the other one's 96. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Not bad. So can we open the bottom of it? Be able to come down here and show them how it all comes together. And this is neat. This is a better design, I think. I never really liked the original Constellations because I always thought that it was a huge waste of space in the center there.
Mm-hmm.
If the cargo wasn't going to go all the way up to the ceiling, you know. But
yeah.
So here we are. So you can see how this works. And let me get out here and turn around. You can really get an idea of how the ship is put together. It's like it's 1-to-1. So the thing is that everything that you see in Star Citizen interiorly of the ship has to fit inside the boundaries of the hull. They don't get to cheat like you do in like a lot of movies and things like that, where the inside is way bigger than the outside ever could be. So you kind of get an idea of how it's put together. Pretty neat. And what is this, I wonder? This big this arm right here that I'm flying towards?
These are the missiles.
Holy crap, look at that missile rack. Okay, they're not messing around. There's freaking 7 missiles ready to fire right now. And that's on one side. Let me check the other side. Yeah, they have 14 missiles locked and loaded on your location. So not only did they take their luxury very seriously, they take their security and safety seriously as well. Pretty cool little ship. So you intend to ferry people around and do things like that in the verse? Is that your...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun, and you can see that there'd probably be a market for that, because a lot of people have the starter package. So if you want to go from, you know, system to system or planet to planet, it may not be as much fun to be in a cockpit. But if you're able to maybe put your ship in here, if it's a smaller ship, or you know, something like that, or rent a ship whenever you get to your destination, you might want to take something like this.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, let's go back up. All right, so here we are, and then in the back you have your standard RSI fare again.
Yes.
With the Constellation, or not the Constellation, the what is it, the Mustang? No, crap.
Merlin, I
Merlin.
think.
Yeah, there's like in the Archimedes as well, which is the variant. Yeah, so you could get in here, and eventually that'll detach, and so you could use that to protect the ship. It'd be pretty awesome. Actually, I'd love to be the standby pilot that runs back there and does that, because the actual shooting mechanics of the game are fun for me. All right, so not bad.
The actually difference, I think, is that you can open and see the components here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, check that out. So we can actually see the components. In the other one, I couldn't open them yet because they're not finalized. But here, I mean, like if this was on fire, I could come in and try to extinguish it. I might have to replace it. Whatever. If we were in the middle of a battle, all the passengers are crying over there with their top hats and monocles, and I'm working on the ship, assuming my game didn't crash. We're good. Okay. Every time it does that, somebody probably is spawning in a big ship, and my CPU isn't able to really multi-core this as well because I'm also streaming it. Makes it kind of hard.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are. You want to take us to a moon? Let's go land on Yellow or something.
All right.
Turn on my station. I'll be ready. You use face over IP?
Actually, no, I have no webcam for it, so
No problem.
I'm waiting for the webcam from RSI. I think they are developing a webcam with.
Yep, 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't actually do 60 FPS. It has the ability to, but I think I'm just missing a driver or something. I'll have to check Reddit. See what's up with that.
Okay. Yellow.
Alright, so he's setting coordinates now. I'm going to go over to the menu and make sure that our shields are good. Shields are good. Let's make sure our power levels are decent. Things balanced.
Alright. I'm spooling.
Okay. Prepping to make the jump.
Alright, let's jump.
Quantum drive is now on.
There we go. Power off my station. Power back on, I guess, because I was trying to see in front of us. Here we go. We made it to the moon, so you can see how much closer the moons are than those other planets. Holy crap, that was fast.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yep, so if you want to take us down, we'll land there and show people that you can get out. There's no loading screens at all. Once you load into the game, the entire game will continuously load and unload as necessary. So I'm going to get out of this seat so that we can have a better view.
Let's fly to Arcop, I think, because I can spawn a buggy on it.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Sounds awesome. Show you a little bit of the ground play that we have for right now that we'll be continuing to improve. It's one of those things, if you played this a year ago, compared to now, you'd be amazed in terms of the differences and what they've done in just a year. Keep in mind that like 2/3, almost all of their company is dedicated right now to Squadron 42. So people are like, Star Citizen isn't making progress. Everything they do for Squadron 42 will be sent over, essentially, to this game in terms of assets and bug fixes and things like that, because they use the same engine, they use the same everything, essentially. It's pretty cool how this all works, but they can't show us everything for Squadron 42 because it has to also be a surprise to us. I'm gonna jump in the top turret here, so that I can see it for them a little bit better. Or not. Top turret
wait, I think I have to unlock it. Wait. Okay, it's unlocked.
No, I think it's just bugged because I can almost hit. There, power on. There we go. I powered it on. Oh, yeah, I could almost not get there. You can see that it has a small amount of atmosphere, so we're actually simulating the burn off on the atmosphere as we come in. Let's take a look at it like this so you guys can see. So he's in the he's in the cockpit. You can almost see it. I'm up there. Pretty easy to see me with all the lights they have on my face. Ship is pretty big, and yet this is not even close to one of the bigger ships in this game. This is probably among the smallest. You know, you have your fighters and other small craft, but then you have something like this that steps up to, what is this, like 60, 70 meters long? Something like that?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and in the 600i is almost double the size of this, so that's even bigger. And again, those still aren't even close to the biggest ships that are or will be in this game. Here we go. So we're burning down onto the system. You can see the rings too. It's very, very pretty to watch. Yeah, Logitech got bought out by, or not Logitech, Sci-Tech got bought out by Logitech. I have a X56 Rhino joystick. I really like it. If I was going to upgrade to anything, it would be one of like the $600 joysticks, which I probably never do because that seems like a big waste of money. Alright. If you guys are having fun with the stream, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. I totally appreciate it. In fact, let me activate that because that wasn't going for some. There we go. You get the cool Intrepid Dawn subscribe graphic there. We do Star Citizen here, Stellaris, a lot of space content. Those are the two main games I focus on, but you will see other things from me occasionally, so always check them out. They're a lot of fun. Trying to go a little more technologically advanced with our streams this time. I just need to get a dedicated streaming PC if I want to take it to that level. You have your gaming PC and then your streaming PC. Oh, I think I'm there. We're good. Probably just loading in. How far are we from the surface?
13 kilometers.
Alright, now this is a big ship, guys. It does not stop on a dime. So as you're flying something like this back down, you have to keep in mind... Here we go. You have to keep in mind that it does not stop quickly. So if you were coming in too fast, you will crash right into the planet. You can see that we've made it all the way down. No loading screens. You can start to see the craters and the ice come into view. Come over here. I'll walk up to the front so you can get a better view of that. You can see the planet and the curvature of the surface. It's pretty neat, actually. Now this is a moon, so it's much smaller. But you see that light point right there, right where I'm pointing out? That's where we're going. How awesome is that? That through all of this, we can see it from here because it actually exists. It didn't just get generated because we, you know, got close to it. It's a point of interest that's always there. Streams in and out. You can see there's multiple pads there too, so we'll be able to spawn different vessels. It's pretty cool. I have a G710 keyboard, a G13. I love Logitech, so I'm okay with them buying Saytech if it means that I'm going to get decent products. I'm thinking about maybe getting a Warthog joystick. I don't know if I would like that or not. Do you have one?
No.
No?
I'm using keyboard and mouse.
Yep, see, in the game is supposed to be controller agnostic, meaning that you can use whatever you're comfortable with to have that experience. So keyboard and mouse and joystick are supposed to be fairly equal. Keyboard and mouse makes it easier to gimbal, whereas I like to have everything right on the nose of the ship. So I like my guns to shoot right where I'm pointing, because that's how I'm used to playing with a joystick.
Yeah.
All right, so we have our landing gear in. We're coming in for a landing on the main pad here at ArcCorp. Nice, smooth, controlled flight. So I can vouch for him. Dustin is a heck of a pilot. If you need to have your friends transported in Star Citizen, looks like he's the man to go to.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, like, with me, I can fly, yes. Land, no. You know, like, Han Solo-ish. Too dark to see. Well, you know what? The sun will come up if we stay long enough. You can kind of see it now. It's starting to get brighter. This planet does rotate. Yeah, the FPS is dead. Sorry about that. Did my thing get overloaded again?
Landing complete.
Next slide. All right. Since we're here, let me restart my. I think OBS is just running out of memory. Okay, and we're back.
All right.
All right, following you.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we're here now at ArcCorp mining area on Yella, which is one of the bigger outposts. You can see the ring system, kind of like Saturn, and out here it's actually pretty bright.
I just want to get the rover so we can fly where it is a little bit brighter.
Okay.
I think it's back.
I can turn on my light too. I really think that my compression is at the lowest it can be, so it's probably the least taxing. It's my CPU. I have a Devil's Canyon i7, and I can't really realistically play this with cameras going on in the background and stream it all together. So I will be working on fixing that. In fact, I'm gonna do some tests today. I might be able to fix it very shortly. Yeah, refresh to be safe. I'm sorry about that. I will restart OBS whenever it starts to have a hiccup, because it's like OBS runs out of memory, or maybe it does a leak or something, because it just, after a little bit, it's not performing the way it should. Yeah. Now this in here is where he's going to spawn a vehicle for us, and we're going to go along the surface to try to find a nicer place. While he does that, I'm going to grab a cup of joe. Just kidding, but in the future that should work. That'd be kind of cool. I swear, I say this every time I'm here, but this right here, this reminds me of 80s ski posters we used to have in our vacation house when I was growing up as a kid. And seriously, yeah, pretty bad. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM.
Oh, look, he has a little bit module
Oh yeah.
on M50.
That's a racing ship right there. It's actually in the game. I don't own it, but maybe someday.
Oh, look at this.
Oh no, FPS is gone again. Damn it. Alright. Let me try one more thing. Okay, let me know if that's any better whenever it comes back. Okay.
Hey kid, I'm putting together a crew. You in?
Alright. After you. We're good.
Alright.
So he has in front of me. Let me know how this is, if this is better for you guys. No. Probably still gonna have to restart this again. Killing me. Alright, one more time. Restarting this. You can jump in there. I will. Fingers crossed. Alright, are you in? Go ahead, you can open it. Doesn't like me. Well, he does that. I'm gonna go in through the back. So there's a front door and a back door. This is kind of like a small ground military transport. You can see the animations are totally jank in here. All right, so I'm going to enter the pilot seat, and we're gonna go have some fun. It's 1080 60. Engine on.
Oh, you forgot to close the back door.
Power on. Here, we can close it.
Welcome to
Close exterior.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, nice.
There you go. Alright guys, so now we drive. Not well, we do. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's not, keep in mind, it's not the game that's choppy. I 100% apologize, it's me. We didn't have any problems with, oh, I can barely see it. Is there a way to turn on lights?
Yeah, 5.
Oh, there we go. That makes a bit of a difference, huh? I might need you to drive because I'm not very good at this. Okay. Which direction is the sun? This way. Okay, let's go towards the horizon. Alright, so we're out here like this. There's a turret on the top that he can actually manage, so I'll go third person so you guys can see it a little better. Are you in the turret now? Yeah, there you go. You can see, and there's not a lot of gravity. There's not a lot of gravity on this moon, so when I come over these, look at that. Oh, that's off-roading to the extreme. So we can actually get some serious air with this as we go. Pretty cool. Oh, I got turned around by that rock. Alright, so we're gonna go towards the horizon. And keep in mind, this planet is rotating, so if we just sat in place, it would eventually become daylight where we were, but we're gonna try a little bit harder to make it work. Hey, we survived going over that rock. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna drive it first person, see if I can get my my F1 skills here to work. Wow, we're getting serious air. Oh, ouch. All right, well, we should probably switch at some point too, because I want to show them the turret.
Okay.
Now, what's cool is if somebody were to find us in the game, and they were to fly over us with their ship, we would see that, and they'd see us. It's a completely sustained world like that. Make sure that we're going the right way. Now, they have racing stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of the racing missions?
Not yet, no.
I have not either. I have the, I think I have the Tumble Cyclone, maybe.
Okay.
You want to try that? We could do that.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go back and get the other ship then. So we've already gone 3 kilometers away from the Constellation. The cool part about it, in this game, you're going to be able to own land. I mean, assuming you don't kill yourself first, like this. You're going to be able to own land and have claims, so we're going to actually be able to create our own spaces that we can do whatever in. I have friends that are going to be doing clandestine activities, possibly growing illegal plants and whatnot for their own salvage operations. So that's a pretty cool thing as well. But yeah, being a good driver at this is not easy. Okay, so I can use my joystick for this. Have you ever tried to drive with the joystick?
No, not yet. No.
That's fairly enjoyable. Now I'm just using the joystick to drive, guys. Wow, it's like it was my calling. You push the joystick forward, the thing goes forward. You turn the joystick a little bit, the thing turns. Here we go.
Wow.
We made it. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, there'll be base building, Jay. There are ships that will specifically allow you to build structures. That was the big reveal last year. There'll be NPCs having bases out here that we'll have to go to complete missions, to take things from them or infiltrate them. All kinds of things. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think that the joystick driving in this is just awesome. Like, if NASA said you're going to use a joystick with our rover on Mars, at first I'd be a little skeptical, but having driven like this is okay. I'm better at this than I am keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the Constellation Phoenix. Go ahead and stop. Oh, that thing is... That was really cool. Thank you for letting me drive that. Let me jump out real quick.
No problem.
Thank you for trusting me not to kill us, although I tried my best to do it. Nice. Alright. Is the stream better, guys? Maybe it's okay now? Maybe I just had to lower the bit rate.
It is better, yeah.
Awesome.
We can show them that I can park my rover in the Constellation if you want.
Yeah, if you want to do that. I don't want to drive it, but I'm sure you can set that up. So we can actually put it in there, and what's the cool part is we can take off with it and go to a different planet and drop it down and use it there. It'll be some really cool things. Alright, so while you do that, I'm going to take a drink. I've been talking for 99 minutes, apparently. It's like you practiced. All right. Yeah, you're perfectly on there. Nicely done.
Perfect.
Yeah, so he can do that. And which one was the station that I can spawn from? It's the blue tower.
Yeah, the blue tower.
Where the hell is it?
Yeah, in this direction. Yeah, far back there.
I'm gonna get a Tumbril Cyclone. I think I have a Cyclone. I want to check that. Show you. There it is, back there. There's a couple different variants that you can have, racing and transport and like military with a cannon on top. I think I just have the normal one.
Okay. I'm flying my Constellation away from the parking slot here, so another plane, aircraft can land here. Spacecraft.
Okay. Vegeta, possibly. If something else happens in that game that's exciting, then I will cover it. Tumbril Cyclone. So this is another variant of a ground vehicle that we can use. EB1. Stuck. Oh, there we go. Thought I got stuck in the door. Alright, so this is, oh, here, and it's daylight. The sun is coming up. Guys, the planet's rotated. Look at that. You're watching the sun rise. And not because the skybox is moving, but because this planet is moving around that sun that we went to earlier today. Oh, we're slideshowing again. Damn it. Thank you, Lord Tellman. Welcome to the channel. If your subscriptions are public, you'll get the little pop-up that I just made.
Hey kid, I'm putting together a crew. You in?
Damn it. Okay. But anyway, this is it. I'm going to restart OBS again. It's definitely an OBS issue, so I'll have to see if I can solve that. Okay. Yeah, guys, again, it's not the game. It's the it's my CPU. My CPU can't keep up with both playing the game and streaming it on a single PC. So there'll be a lot of people who are like, "Oh, this runs like dog shit." No, it's actually, it's as smooth as you see right now, and not even, because it still looks like OBS is sucking. So nothing I can do about that. All right, you ready?
Yes. I already got a problem.
You already got a problem? What's up?
My Phoenix got started, so we cannot spawn it again.
We're stuck here. Okay. So this is you can kind of see it. This is the Tumble Cyclone. Pretty cool little vehicle. At least the wheels don't fall off as easily, right? You can kind of see that there's still some graphical issues with like the stuff in the back. Could be my fault. Whoa! Yeah, I used to knock the wheels off doing practically anything in this. But this is kind of fun. Think of Picard's scene in Nemesis where you got to take out the thing. I'm wearing the goggles for it. Alright, I think we're gonna stop here because I'm having some problems with the CPU. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. But I totally appreciate everyone that's stuck through this right now as we went through here. Like I said, it's definitely on my end. The game is running smooth. If you could see what we see. Are you having any problems on your end? Getting pretty decent frame rate here. I mean, to show our display info free. And you can see that we're getting
60 FPS.
60? Yeah.
Tim will never reduce graphics.
But there's no reducing graphics doesn't do anything in this game.
Oh, actually it is, I think.
Oh, they finally put in level
update.
of... Okay, they put in level of detail. Yeah, but I'll never do that. it's because it's not that's the problem. It's just that I can't encode it. Same level.
Wait.
Oh, that was awesome. All right. So anyway, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up. Sorry about the choppiness. And we will be streaming this again next weekend. Every weekend we have a Stellaris stream and a Star Citizen stream with various videos throughout the week. So check it out, Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn. Thank you so much to Dustin for joining me and for Baggins for putting in his color commentary occasionally. You guys rock, and I will see you in the verse.